Hey, Will. Hey, Will.
What's up? What's
You
up?
know what? Do you want to know what I put my cereal in this morning?
Oh God.
A bowl. Welcome to the Skoop Sportz podcast, everybody. I should have put I'm gonna put a bad pun warning in the description, like a cringe-worthy pun.
Eh,
That was.
yeah, man. I made ramen for lunch. Yeah.
Would you put it in,
I,
Will?
I put it in a fucking bowl, bro.
Oh my god.
It's so
I'm
awful.
tearing up. These are so bad.
Yo. I just had the strange
Oh
feeling.
no.
I just had the strange. I just had the strange feel. I had the strange want to go bowling.
I mean, that is why they call it a bowl. The teams go to a bowling alley. Alley.
Owie.
Owie. I
Owie.
have an owie in here. That was Dr. Doofenshmirtz. I'm working on it. It's like my third time ever doing his voice. But
Harry the Platypus.
Perry the Platypus. See, that was good.
Anyways.
But no, why they call it a bowl is because the teams literally go bowling. That's it. I'm pretty sure that's it.
Anyways. No, alright, so
All right,
yeah,
so
we don't have much to talk about this week. It's just bowls.
yeah, really, and the only thing that we really have to recap on last week was the Army-Navy game.
And we were wrong. We picked Army. And
I'm
Navy.
glad I'm wrong.
I mean, yeah.
I have a
It
bias.
sucks 'cause we have sucked ass in predictions this year.
Yeah, we have, and we're not even going to apologize for it because this year has been whack.
Yeah, it has. It's something else we can talk about if we want to drag it on a bit.
Okay.
Is like we could just talk about like how our predictions look, because like I had a top 25 going into this year
Oh, really?
personally. Yeah, and it's nothing like how I had it.
That's so
I'm gonna
none of
be
the
real with you.
hardly any of the teams that you picked to be up there aren't in their spots.
I didn't suspect Cincinnati to have another year like they did last year.
Oh, okay.
I didn't expect that, but I mean I expected them to be good. I just didn't expect that. I expected them to be a 2-loss team personally, but no, they proved me wrong. I expected Notre Dame to have a drop off. They kind of have, not really though. They're number 5. I had Texas A&M still being solid, and they were until the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go further down the line later, but yeah, this is gonna be a long ass episode anyway. So
It really is. God.
yeah,
So
it's the week where we get to predict all of the bowl games. Yes, you heard me
every
right.
single
All.
one.
With the exception of the CFP, because we aren't doing that till next week.
Yeah, I figured that we'd save the best
That's
for
gonna be its own
last
video.
anyway, really. Have the playoff in its own videos. But for right now, all the teams that didn't make the playoffs, they're in a bowl. Every team that's in a bowl, you're getting an episode today on your own. Yeah, that's
Hell
right.
yeah.
And we're gonna go from list. I have ESPN pulled up, so we're gonna go from that list down. We're gonna go
Also-
from the first to last bowls to be played.
I have a real quick news thing
Okay.
that I heard on Facebook earlier. I read on Facebook rather. Bo Nix is leaving Auburn.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah, that's what I heard. I'm pretty sure. Please correct me if I'm wrong. If anyone watches this in the comments, an Auburn quarterback. I'm pretty sure it's Bo Nix. He is rumored to be going to West Virginia.
Hey, West Virginia, play Marshall. In football. Basketball don't count. Football. Play us in football. You won't. No balls. Now you have to do it because I said no balls.
They play us in soccer every year. They play us in
Well, they
baseball
have
every
to
year.
because they're in the conference. They're in the same.
That's right. That's right.
They
That is
have
right.
to. They don't. They don't have a
forgot.
choice.
Because Kentucky's also in the Conference USA in soccer
Yeah.
as well.
Because SEC doesn't have a soccer conference. That's why.
Yeah, that's weird to me. It's really weird to me.
All right, before we get any more off track, because this is already a long episode, we've already stalled for 4 minutes. Let's get to the bowls. All right, so we're going in order from bowl date and time. Right. So,
and I'm gonna be typing these out like the whole time, like our predictions. So.
All right, first one up: Middle Tennessee against Toledo.
What's the bowl game?
The Bahamas Bowl.
Okay. Middle Tennessee versus Toledo. Middle Tennessee is just kind of that team in the Conference USA now. It's either in the middle, has brief times at the top, or at the bottom. They're just kind of
Yes.
there.
Excuse the hiccup.
Yeah, excuse the little. I don't think you heard it because I did a good job, of holding it back, but I burped. But Toledo hasn't been convincing to me. The only game that I thought, oh shit, Toledo's good, was when they barely lost to Notre Dame. That was it though. Like that was about it. Every other game, like in the MAC, they just looked average, below average actually.
However, they won their last 5, or
They have won
they
their
won
last
their
5.
last 4 or 5. Excuse me.
Yeah, 4 or 5. Yeah, I need to get my ESPN up actually so I can actually look at shit. But yeah, I mean, I think Middle Tennessee's got it because it's a pesky defense. It's not crazy good, but it's a pesky defense. They got a solid ability to score as well. Middle Tennessee, I think they just looked at like a better team. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I picked Middle Tennessee for this one actually.
We normally don't disagree right out of the gate, but I'm going with the Rockets.
You going Toledo?
Yeah, I'm going Toledo. There's just something about staying close with Notre Dame that I don't know. There's something about it to me. Anyway, ESPN is also going to be picking Toledo, giving them a 66% chance to win. Yeah, actually, look it up. And Vegas is also going to be picking. Why is my ringer on? I didn't turn that on. But ESPN Vegas is also going to be picking Toledo by 10.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I might be wrong here. I might be wrong here.
All right.
Yeah, whatever.
Next up, if it wants to load, come on. We have the Tail Greeter Cure Bowl.
What?
Yep.
How the fuck do you spell that?
Tail and then Greeter.
Tail Greeter. Okay. Tail Greeter
Cure Bowl.
Cure Bowl. Okay. I'm literally typing out our predictions right now.
And apparently this is a good bowl because it features the Northern Illinois Huskies and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers.
Ooh, this is an interesting game.
Not according to ESPN, it's not.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck about the spread. I think this is a very interesting game. NIU's looked really good down the stretch. Like when I say down the stretch, I mean obviously after losing to Kent State, after losing Kent State in the last game, it's kind of weird, but I really believe I am gonna pick Coastal.
Okay.
Because Coastal has looked like a way better team, but this is gonna be closer than what ESPN's putting on. I don't think Coastal covers.
I'm also gonna pick Coastal in this one, and so is ESPN. The ESPN matchup predictor says that Coastal has a 71.8% chance to win, and Vegas is also going to be picking Coastal by 10.5. Maybe this won't be such a long episode as we're.
You're picking Coastal as well. Okay.
Yeah. All right. We are now moving on to Saturday, December 18th. Those 2 games will play right as this podcast airs. Hopefully, if I can remember to edit tomorrow. But yeah, in the next one we have the roofclaim.com Boca Raton. What?
The Boca Raton Bowl.
We have the roofclaim.com Boca Raton Bowl, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers against the Appalachian State Mountaineers. I'm picking App State.
I'm picking Western Kentucky.
You're weird.
How am I weird?
You're picking Western.
I understand I'm picking them, but hear me out here. I mean, it's kind of hard to. I want to pick App State so bad. I really do. But the problem with that is it's really hard to go against Bailey Zappi and the fucking Western Kentucky offense.
It is. I will give you that.
It's so hard to pick against that. I mean, this is gonna be a close game.
Yep.
I think. But you gotta think most of the time when Western Kentucky's picked against, they typically prove everyone wrong.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going off of here because Western Kentucky, even in close games, can get it done.
Oh yeah,
I think
we saw what they did against Marshall in the second half alone.
Oh yeah, it was
One
Marshall was up.
half.
Yeah, we were up 14-6 at halftime. They blew us out 46-7 in the second half.
It was
So
bad. It was really really
yeah,
bad.
I'm sorry. After doing that to Marshall, one of the more prolific defenses in college football, I cannot pick against Western Kentucky. As much as I hate WKU and I fucking loathe them like I do,
Will,
I'm
we hate
picking
both of
WKU.
these teams.
I don't hate App State as much as WKU.
Fair
I hate
enough.
I hate App State, but I hate Western Kentucky just a little bit more. But I'm still picking WKU because of the fact that I can't pick against the team that blew us out like that. I cannot. I'm sorry.
You know what? Fair enough. And considering we
Mhm.
gave App State a run for their money,
We should have won that game.
we
We should
should
have
have.
won that game.
Hell, we really should have won all the games that we played this year. But oh well.
I mean, I saw it coming. I thought that I thought that where we're at, I thought we were gonna have an 8-4 heading into, and we would be East champs. I didn't expect Western Kentucky to be as good as they are, but that's me.
Oh well. But
Yep.
I'm picking App
Either
State, and ESPN's gonna swing my way, picking App State with a 60% chance to win, and
That's
Vegas is
disrespectful.
also going towards me. They're picking App State by 3. All right. Next up we got UTEP.
UTEP got into a bowl.
Oh
Fuck
my
yeah. Let's
God.
go UTEP.
UTEP. Oh my God. Are you kidding? Will, you're not ready for the name of this bowl.
Oh, it's a PUBG mobile.
UTEP, the UTEP Miners, and the Fresno State Bulldogs, and the PUBG Mobile New Mexico Bowl. Oh my God.
Awesome. I'm literally gonna put that in the prediction just to have it because I haven't been naming the whole bowl. I'm gonna
Yeah.
name the whole bowl here.
Oh my God. No, it's not as bad as
Oh,
roofclaim.com new Boca Raton Bowl, but still.
it's weird.
How many syllables is that anyway? Rooftop.com Boca Raton Bowl. Did you count? I lost count.
Roofclaim.com Boca Raton Bowl.
How many was that?
I don't know.
My point.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 syllables.
Jesus Christ. All right. UTEP Fresno State.
Oof. I mean, I'm picking Fresno. Because UTEP, congratulations, you got to a bowl, but you're gonna get blown out here. I don't
Yeah.
think it's gonna be close. Jake Hayner. Honestly, I saw the game like early in the season where they beat UCLA, and he did that with hurt ribs or something. He hurt something. I think it was his hip actually. He hurt his hip, and he still played through it and won the game for his team. That's where I really kind of gained some respect for this dude. That's not the reason why I'm picking though, because I think Fresno State's just an all-around way better team than UTEP is.
Mm-hmm.
I want UTEP to pull the upset, but I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think Fresno State wins, and they do it in dominating fashion.
I'm also gonna
Give
pick
me the
Fresno. I'm
Bulldogs.
also picking Fresno State mainly because they won their last 4 of 5, while UTEP has won only
Hey,
one
They're
of
coming
their
off a
last
blowout
5.
loss to UAB.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hey, whew. Anyway, ESPN's also gonna agree with
Hey.
us. Picking Fresno State with an 80.1% chance to win. Almost screwed that up. And well, Vegas is also picking Fresno with a higher margin of victory than all the other ones. They're picking Fresno by 11.5. You don't see that often during bowl games. Next up, oh my God. Next up, we in the hang on. What's the name? In the Radiance Technology Independence Bowl.
This is a good one.
We
This is a good one.
we have the UAB Blazers and the Brigham Young University Cougars.
I don't see why BYU is so high up. I'm gonna be real. Like they're a good team, but they shouldn't be top 15 with 2 losses. Because I don't care what anyone says. BYU is a group of 5 school. Like
Yeah.
they're a group of 5. I mean, I understand they're going to the Big 12 soon, but they're a group of 5. Okay. They have 2 losses in their group of 5. So
Well,
I mean,
the
I don't
top
know.
25 is kind of whack this year.
It is. I will. Yeah, you're right. I mean, fuck. We got a group of 5 team in the playoff this year. So I mean,
Yeah, it's all out of whack.
but I don't know. Do I think BYU is a better team though? I do think so actually, because UAB has one of the best defenses in the country. Like they held, like they're really good.
They held us to 14.
Well, that's not really hard to do this year. Our offense is kind of jacked behind, with the exception of Rasheen. I mean, Willie
It's
Johnson's
all
really
because
good.
Wells threw it to not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 UAB defenders. I will not let anyone live that down. He threw it right to them.
Right. Shut
That's
the fuck up.
ESPN telling you to go subscribe to the Skoop Sportz podcast.
Has to say that every time.
I do. Anyway, UAB has won their last 3 of 5, and BYU has won their last 5 straight.
5 straight.
So
Yep.
BYU's hot.
I think BYU is the better team, and they've won pretty well too. A bit of a struggle against Washington State. They allowed 49 to Virginia, but they dropped 66. And Virginia has a really good offense, so I'll let it slide. Idaho State, that's an FCS team, but then they won pretty good against Georgia Southern, and they beat USC. And I know USC's on a bad year, but come on. But
It's USC.
And they went into USC and won that game. So
Hard to do.
matter if USC is good or bad, it's still really hard to win there. So I'm gonna take BYU in this one. I do think BYU doesn't get more than 35 points. I do think it's gonna be that close. But give me BYU, and I don't think they cover.
I'm also picking BYU, and so is ESPN. The matchup predictors giving BYU a 61.6% chance to win, and Vegas is picking BYU by 7. All right, we're diving deeper into these, ladies and gentlemen.
Sir.
Diving deeper, we're getting deeper. What was that? That was an ad. That's what that was. Screw off. All right. In the Lending Tree Bowl, we have Eastern Michigan against Liberty. Both teams are 7 and 5. Eastern Michigan
Liberty
has won their last 3 of 5, and Liberty has only won 2 of their last 5. So,
dude, Liberty's underperformed for me. Like, I'm gonna be real with you.
they're
They've
normally
lost 3
good.
straight.
Yeah, they're normally
They lost 3 straight.
Uh-huh.
They were one of the best teams in the group of 5 last year, and I expected them to follow suit and do the same thing. But they've lost 3 straight. I can understand the loss to Ole Miss. That's a close game too, like closer than what people expected. So I was like, okay, I see you, Liberty. But then they get blown out by Louisiana, which is a ranked team now. So I'm like, okay. But then they lose to Army, and I'm like, okay, because I expect Liberty to win that game.
But Army lost to Navy.
Yeah, I know. This season's just fucked, man. I don't know, man. It's hard to pick because East Michigan is such a hard team to pick. You know what I mean? Like they're so hard to predict because you never know how good they're gonna do. You never know how bad they're gonna do. Like they can be fucking horrendous one year, but then be bowl eligible the next. You know, you never know with East Michigan. Looking at the stats, I'm gonna go with Liberty, but it's gonna be very close. I don't expect it to be too high scoring. Both teams are going to get at least 30 points. But I'm going to take Liberty with a late defensive stop. Give me the Flames.
I'm also going with the Liberty Flames here. My football coach's alum. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot he went to.
He played
Liberty.
for Liberty, and fun fact, he did play against Marshall, and they lost. Liberty. ESPN's picking Liberty with a 64.5% chance to win, and Vegas is also going to pick Liberty by 9.5. I almost said 5.5. I almost screwed that one up really badly. Badly. I have a speech impediment. I swear to God. Next up, we have the Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl presented by Stifle. What? Okay, I'm going to say this again because this is the actual name of the bowl. The Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl. I thought that was it, but it's not. It's called the Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl presented by Stifle.
What the fuck?
It's going to be played between the Utah State Aggies and the the Oregon State Beavers. Why did I say Georgia State? What is wrong with me? I have ADHD, I swear.
Anyways, they're picking Oregon State here. I understand Utah State is coming off of winning 4 out of the last 5. They won the Mountain West championship.
Mountain West, huh?
I'm losing my ability to speak too. Fuck, you're rubbing off on me. They won the Mountain West title in dominant fashion over ranked San Diego State. I mean, it's kind of hard to pick against that, personally. I mean, I know Oregon State is better than what people expected them to be.
Mm-hmm.
Better than I expected them to be. I mean, they haven't really beaten anyone too good, though. So, I mean, that's why I'm like, okay, well, Utah State has more impressive wins against, a solid San Jose State team. And obviously a good San Diego State team. So, ESPN's picking Oregon State. I'm actually going to pick Utah State in an upset.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually going to pick Utah State in an upset because I've bet against
Utah State's hot. Utah State's hot.
They are hot, and Oregon State, yeah, they're a Power 5, and yeah, they're favored. Yeah, they're close to home, but I don't know. It's hard to pick against Utah State with their resume and what they've done and how hot they've been. I've picked against them pretty much all year, and they've proven me wrong. So I'm going to pick Utah State.
Watch you pick them and you actually be wrong.
Oh no! It'll be like you picking Oklahoma State last week. Week before that.
Yeah. Was it last? No, it was. It was the week before that. Yeah, I was in the hospital. That's right. You know what, Will? You've convinced me. I'm going to go Utah State with you.
All right.
However, the matchup predictor's not going to agree with us. They're picking Oregon State with 66.3.5% chance to win. Don't even question me at this point. Vegas is picking Oregon State by 7.
All right, what we got next?
Let's see here. Uh-oh. What do we have next? Oh,
Saturday.
It's a good one. At 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In the R&L Carriers New Orleans Bowl, that's a good name, we have the 23rd ranked Louisiana Raging Cajuns against the 7-5 Marshall Thundering Herd.
Louisiana's basically at home.
Yeah, it's nothing new for Marshall at this point. I mean, we played South Florida in their home stadium and beat them.
Hell, I got that, but hell, I mean, I don't see why we're only favored to lose by 5.
I think it should be more than 5.
I mean, I can kind of see it. I mean, Marshall's had their moments.
Yeah.
And after getting beat pretty badly, they will bounce back and have a big day the next day. That's been kind of the trend with Marshall this season. Like they'll lose badly,
that really
they'll come back with a big win.
For example, after losing to East Carolina, Appalachian State, and Middle Tennessee,
losing 3 straight, we went on a tear.
They won 4 straight. Then they lost to UAB. Then, since losing to UAB, they lost to UAB on 75 week. Then they kicked the shit out of Charlotte, and then Western Kentucky kicked the shit out of us. So
yes, I want to say Marshall so badly. I know it sounds biased, and I'm gonna always root for Marshall.
Well, yeah.
We go here. Oh my god, I want to root for the boys. I want to pick the boys, dude. Fuck it, I'm picking Marshall.
You're picking Marshall?
Fuck it.
I don't even have the guts to do that.
I'm picking Marshall because, hear me out, because I'm looking at the stats right now.
Yeah.
We are a way better offense. Way better offense when it comes to getting yards. Because we get 70 yards more than Louisiana does on average.
Also, I'm looking at Louisiana's rush yards allowed.
Yeah, they have a lot, which is big because I'm sorry, I'm gonna straight up say it. Best running back in the fucking country. best running back in the country. I don't give a fuck. Okay? Don't give a fuck about no Kenneth Walker. Okay, he's not there yet, but still. He's not there yet. He's going to be in the next couple of years. But he's the best freshman running back. Let's put it that way. Best freshman running back. He got robbed, dude. I understand. Okay, so I found this out. Apparently, he's been on campus for 3 years. Apparently.
He has?
Yeah, apparently. And I didn't know that. And apparently, that's because of that, he doesn't file eligible for freshman awards. It's kind of dumb, yeah. But whatever. It's fine. I mean, he's still considered he's still labeled as a freshman on ESPN. But
yeah, if you're labeled as a freshman, then you're eligible for freshman shit.
Yeah, I saw this because freshman of the year in Conference USA was a wide receiver from Charlotte who only got like 28 receptions, and I'm like, what?
Gotta say. I'm looking at these stats a little bit closer. I want to pick Marshall. I want to pick Marshall. Okay.
I mean, stats have been deceiving all season, but I'm picking the boys, dude. I have faith. I have faith that we can get our 8th win. I have real faith.
I really want to pick Marshall. I really do. If I could pick Marshall right now, I could.
We have to run though. Like we cannot.
Yeah, but Louisiana also has amazing. They have more rushing yards than us. But we also have more passing yards.
This is gonna be a run it down your throat kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
And if Grant can make smart decisions, because Grant's gonna be back.
Yes.
So if Grant can make smart decisions, then I really think we can do it. I really do. I'm picking him. Fuck it. I'm picking Marshall. I don't care if I'm wrong. I'm always going to have faith in the boys. I'm picking Marshall.
God damn it. You've just made this so much more complicated, man. Oh, I hate this. This is the part where I hate doing this podcast, dude. God, I have truth, I have logic, and that's what I try to go by. But then I have like this gut feeling that something is going to happen. Like during that Army-Navy game last week, whenever we were predicting it, I picked Army, but I had a gut feeling that Navy was going to pull the upset. And I don't know why I didn't go with my gut. Me, logically, I don't see Marshall winning this. Logically speaking. But my gut is telling me that they're going to pull it off. I don't know if I should pick Marshall here, but you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I was originally going to pick Louisiana. I'm not going to lie. But for some god unknown reason, I have a gut feeling that Marshall is going to pull off the upset here. My logical side doesn't see it, but my gut sees it. So that's what I'm going to go with here. And my gut isn't always right, but it's like 90% right. 90.
All right. Oh, shit.
It's had its time where it's been wrong, but this season has been all out of whack, so.
Yeah, dude. Fuck it, dude. Fuck it.
We got nothing else to lose, right? I mean, we're still a winning team at the end of the day.
I mean, yeah, it's still a good first year for Huff. Let's do it. Fuck it. Get Huff his first win over a ranked team. Let's do it.
Anyway, the matchup predictor for this one says that Louisiana has a 58.2% chance to win, and Vegas is picking Louisiana by 5, so this is projected to be a close one.
Players to watch. Rasheed Ali, as always.
And Smith.
Grant's always a player to watch. You just got to see how he does. I mean, he has his days.
Mm-hmm. You got to watch Wells, Gamage, Ali for Marshall.
Johnson.
I forgot about him. I'm sorry, Willie.
Stephen Gilmore for the defense. Eli
Ahmed.
Neal. There's so many weapons for Marshall, but there's so many weapons for Louisiana as well. So
such as Lewis, Smith, and LeBlanc. What is that last name?
LeBlanc.
Okay, Gamage has 69 receptions. Nice. Anyway, but yeah, keep an eye on Marshall and Louisiana. That one should be a good game to be closing out your Christmas parties with. And on December 20th, in the Myrtle Beach Bowl presented by Tax Act, Yeah. These names never get old, dude. We have the Old Dominion Monarchs against the former Conference USA opponent, the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes.
Ooh!
Both teams are 6-6, so this game is important to get above 500 here.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you picking?
Oh, this is actually gonna be tough. I don't give a fuck. Tulsa underdelivered for me
Oh, really?
this year. I expected them to kind of carry on what they did last year.
Okay.
Yeah, but they didn't. Their quarterback now leads the country in interceptions, which is great. Yeah, he has 16 interceptions.
Thank you, Mr. Bryn. Appreciate it.
Old Dominion's been kind of that team that everyone slept on.
Oh yeah.
I feel like every game that they've lost has been a close one. They've won 5 straight.
Mm-hmm.
Old Dominion's won 5 straight to be bowl eligible because they were 1-6 and they won 5 straight to get bowl eligible. So,
Yep.
I mean, for God's sake, they beat FAU and Charlotte. They beat Charlotte by 22.
Yeah, they did.
Like, and I understand Tulsa's beaten better teams. I know it's
They held
probably a long shot
Cincinnati.
here. Because if you look at the stats, and I understand the Conference USA just isn't good. I got it, but you look at the stats here. Tulsa's easily the team to pick.
Mm-hmm. But ODU's hot.
I want to pick the Monarchs so bad, dude.
You're like me with Marshall, Louisiana.
Yeah. Who are you picking? Let's go with you first.
I'm going Tulsa.
You going Tulsa? Ah, dude. I want to pick the Monarchs so badly because, dude, that offense is really.
ESPN is telling you again to go subscribe to the Skoop Sportz podcast. I forgot the name of our show.
Yo, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go Tulsa because looking at the stats, doing a deeper dive, I understand Old Dominion's hot, but the stats are really convincing me to pick Tulsa.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pick Tulsa. I'm gonna pick Tulsa, but it's gonna be really close.
So is ESPN. The
They don't
matchup
cover.
predictor. The matchup predictor says that Tulsa has a 67.6% chance to win, and Vegas is also picking Tulsa by 9.5. All right, I assume we're like a good way down the list, right?
Yep. Tuesday, December 21st.
Let's see. Bowls end on January the 4th. That's when they end. And we're on the 21st. Right? Yeah. Yeah, we're about halfway there. God, it has to be weird playing on a Tuesday, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, but in the famous Idaho Potato Bowl, we have the Kent State Golden Flashes against the Wyoming Cowboys.
Got the Tater Bowl.
Taters. Well, who you picking?
This is actually tough because I haven't really paid attention to either one of these teams.
One's not that great, and the other's on the other side of the country.
Right.
In buttfuck nowhere.
Right. Kent State's coming off of beating NIU in the MAC championship. They're the MAC champs.
Mm-hmm.
Which was an upset because we actually picked NIU, I'm pretty sure. No, we
picked Kent.
Did we pick Kent? Oh, yeah, we did pick Kent.
Yeah.
The upset.
NIU brought the shades, bro. They brought the shades. They brought the shades.
Loss to NIU, so NIU's the. Yeah, so they made it to the MAC championship. It's a weird conference when you're 7-6, well 7-5 at the time, and you make the fucking conference championship.
Yeah.
It's a weird conference. That's what the MAC is. It's a weird conference.
It's a really weird conference.
Kent State has one of the better offenses in the country when it comes to moving the ball, believe it or not. They get 480 yards a game.
Oh.
They also allow 467 yards a game. That's pretty bad. As for Wyoming, they have the better defense. However, well, when it comes to allowing yards, they do at least. And points per game too. Like the only exceptions they have, the only team in their last 5 that they've allowed to put 30 on them was Hawaii.
There goes Hawaii, there goes
This is
Hawaii,
funny to me because
there
Mountain
goes
West is
Hawaii,
pretty weird
the
too.
island
This is funny
gone.
to me. Wyoming actually blew out Utah State.
Huh.
Yeah, and that's weird to me. I'm looking at Kent State stats, and I don't want to pick them. I'm picking Wyoming. Like looking at the stats alone, I just no.
You know what, Will?
I cannot pick a team that allows 400 plus yards a game.
You know what, Will? You know what?
Hmm.
Wyoming's bringing the shades. Picking Wyoming. That joke will never get old.
Yes, that's our whole thing now.
Anyway, the Kent State Gold. The ESPN predicts that Wyoming has a 59.8% chance to win, and Vegas is also picking Wyoming by 3. So that's more.
I guarantee it's because of that. I guarantee it's because of that defense from Kent State. It's terrible.
It really is.
All right, next game up, we got a really good one. The Tropical Smoothie Cafe Frisco Bowl.
I wanted to say that one so bad, damn it.
We got UTSA, 12-1 UTSA.
Against the 24th team in the nation, 11-2 San Diego State Aztecs.
Why the fuck isn't UTSA ranked and San Diego State is? It's bullshit.
Dude, the top 25's all out of whack this year, dude.
I know. And UTSA's favored to win this game, actually.
Yeah.
This is a really good game. Like, this is gonna be really good. Actually, I don't see how San Diego State's still ranked. I'm sorry, I don't see how they're still ranked. Like, they have 2 losses. Their second loss was in the championship game, and they fucking got destroyed. Like, I don't.
It's not like Utah State's any good either.
They are. They're 10-3, but still, as a ranked team, you should not be getting blown out like that.
That's my point.
Yeah, like I don't see. I don't know, man. I think UTSA should be ranked. I know that loss to North Texas is kind of bad.
Rank the Roadrunners. Rank the Roadrunners.
I understand that, but they bounced back and
the Roadrunners.
They won the Conference USA Championship against a really, really good WKU team.
Meep.
So
Meep.
I don't know. I'm picking UTSA because I really cannot pick against. I can't pick San Diego State after what they've done. Like, I cannot.
Hey, Will.
Because yes, you're gonna go meep.
Yeah, I'm going meep. Meep.
I'm sorry. This isn't even labeled as an upset either, because I feel like ESPN even knows that San Diego State shouldn't be ranked. I feel like it. Like, I mean,
and they're behind the rankings too.
Yeah. How do you stop the offense behind Frank Harris and Sincere McCormick? How do you stop that?
You don't.
Especially if you can't even stop a Utah State team.
There's no answer.
It's an all-around good team. No really big weapons. They're just a really good team.
There's no answer.
So, I mean, yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm picking UTSA, and I think they win bigger than just 2. I think they win by double digits. I'm
picking the Meeps as well. And so is ESPN. They're picking Utsa by 60.7% chance to win. And Vegas is also going to pick Utsa by 2.5. All right. Next game. I'm lost. Okay. No. Why does ESPN do this? It does this thing where it just like goes all the way back up. Wednesday, December 22nd, in the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl, we have the Missouri Tigers against the Army Black Knights. Army, they're coming off a bad loss to Navy.
Missouri, more like misery. Sorry.
Wait, Missouri's in a bowl?
Yeah, Missouri's in a bowl.
Huh.
And they're facing Army.
Huh.
Army's record in the Armed Forces Bowl is fucking awesome. Like, they have a very good record in the Armed Forces Bowl.
What is their record?
Like, I don't know. I don't know. Google.
I'm way ahead of you.
Okay. This game's a toss-up and a half, too. Like, and Missouri's in the SEC, which is a really good conference.
Yeah, I can't find anything.
Yeah, but I mean, Missouri's in the SEC, but then again, they haven't really beaten the greatest teams, and when they did, it was kind of close.
Florida, South Carolina, Vanderbilt.
This game's a toss-up though.
Mm-hmm.
Because of that defense, that terrible defense from Missouri, I'm picking Army. Because yeah, that loss to Navy was kind of bad, but it's the Army Navy game. You never know what's gonna happen in that game.
Mm-hmm.
I think Army runs it down their throat, and they can easily do that. Missouri has a pretty bad rushing defense. I think Army wins this game in typical Army fashion. They'll run it down their throat and they'll win this game.
Yep. I am also gonna go with the Army Black Knights here, and so actually no. Are you kidding me? What the? Actually, wait, what? Okay, yes. All right. I forgot what each side the teams were on. Okay, cool. So I thought that ESPN was picking Missouri at first, but no, they're picking Army. I kind of scared me. Who? They're picking Army with a 50.9% chance to win. And Vegas is picking Army by 3.5. I'm getting kind of tired, not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, we got a little bit of a shitter in the next one.
Oh my god, yeah, we do.
Sorry.
The Frisco Football Classic. We have the Frisco Football Classic, the North Texas Mean Green, and the Miami of Ohio Redhawks.
North Texas.
How?
North Texas. I'm picking North Texas because
you're not gonna explain it for you. You want to know what's hilarious? I'm looking on ESPN, and Miami of Ohio's running back doesn't have a picture on ESPN.
Yeah, I know. I mean, okay. Let me actually look into this. I picked North Texas, not even looking. Let me look, because I'm going off of like the yards that North. Like, this is gonna be a shootout.
It's gonna be a shitter, but it's gonna be a shootout.
This is a shoot. This actually might be a fun game to watch. I'm probably just shitting on them for no reason. But North Texas has a really, really, really good run. They've won 5 straight.
One of those was not against Marshall.
They blew out a ranked UTSA team.
Oh, is that why you're picking them?
They blew out FIU, but everyone else has. They beat a good UTEP team. They beat Southern Miss, and they beat an almost bowl team, Rice. Rice is better than I thought they were. Rice was better than I thought they were going to be.
Rice isn't traditionally that good anyway.
No, they're not. But as for Miami, Ohio, they're doing pretty good too. They won 3 of their last.
They won 3 of their last 5 for all those who couldn't hear because Will is cutting out. We're doing this virtually.
Yeah, they won 3 of their last 5. But their last loss, and I think this was the loss that kept them out of the MAC title game. Was a loss at Kent State.
48-47 in overtime.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm picking North Texas because of that resume they got, and they're just hot. They're red hot, and they're in a better conference too.
Mm-hmm.
Like Conference USA sucks, but it's a better conference than the MAC. I'm picking Conference USA. I'm picking Conference USA 100%. I'm picking North Texas. Sorry, Miami, Ohio. I'm going with the Mean Green.
I'm also gonna pick North Texas, and don't apologize.
Oh, I thought you were.
No.
I thought you were gonna pick Miami.
After beating Utsa, how could I not? And also, don't you dare apologize to Miami of Ohio. We hate them too.
I mean, it's not even because I hate Miami, Ohio. Like I picked WKU.
They destroyed our press box. Their coach got arrested, which was kind of funny.
I got it, dude. But hell, I'm going to get picks right. I'm probably gonna get a lot of picks wrong though, because I suck at predicting.
Well, this year's been whack, so I feel like that's kind of an inevitable at this point.
Inevitable.
But anyway, I'm picking North Texas. However, ESPN is going to pick Miami of Ohio with a 54.2% chance to win, and Vegas is also going to pick the Red Hawks by 3. Battle of the Birds in that bowl. That's what it is. I hope you didn't bring your cars. They're going to poop all over them.
We got the Gasparilla Bowl.
Yes, the Union Home more. What? The Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl featuring the UCF Knights and the Florida Gators.
Oh shit. Florida's been on a collapse. Like they have collapsed.
Okay.
Like they were fucking doing really good. But then, and I don't care if they beat Florida State. I don't give a fuck if they put 70 on Samford. They also allowed 52 in that game. Like I don't even give a fuck. They lost to Missouri. They lost to South Carolina in blowout fashion. I'm sorry, I cannot pick Florida after all that. These are teams that I believe UCF can beat, and I understand they kind of had a struggle against South Florida. But the teams really the only teams that UCF has lost to are good teams.
SMU.
So I mean, SMU, they lost to Cincinnati as well.
Yeah, that's a reasonable loss.
And in the games that they were supposed to win, they won. So honestly, I'm gonna pick the upset because I don't give a fuck how good Florida's stats are now. They are not. They're ice cold. This is not the team that I expected. I actually expected Florida to win the East this year, not Georgia. I was way wrong, obviously, because Georgia was goated until they lost to Bama. But I'm picking UCF in an upset here. I'm gonna take the Knights. As much as I don't like UCF, I'm picking the Knights.
Well, we had a long time rivalry with UCF.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait, no, never mind. Because both teams are from Florida. I thought it was it's in Raymond James. I had to think. Wait, no, the Gasparilla Bowl's in Raymond James, which is South Florida's home. So yeah, all right, yeah. Then I'll just stick with my pick then. I'll stick with my pick then. I'm picking UCF.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Well, I'm also gonna be picking the UCF Knights just because I'm.
You're surprising,
Florida.
man.
No, Florida. No, I'm not doing that. But ESPN likes Florida. They're giving them a 66.8% chance to win.
SEC bias. SEC bias.
What I'm saying. And Vegas is also going to pick Florida by 6. SEC bias much. Next game up.
Ooh. I got another couple teams that underdelivered for me. We got the Hawaii Bowl.
No, you read it wrong, you idiot. The Easy Post Hawaii Bowl. It's between the 6-6 Memphis Tigers and the 6-7 Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. One wants to get above 500. One just wants to get to 500.
Right. Because of strength of conference, I'm going to pick Memphis.
Okay, yeah.
Because Memphis, again, underdelivered. I expected them to be really good, as usual. But they weren't. They have a good offense, as usual, but they just couldn't put it together in most games. Hawaii's favored. I got that. And I understand they're kind of at home. And typically when Hawaii's at home, they typically get the win.
It's because of that haka, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's not because of the haka. I feel like it's because of the fucking travel.
Nah, the haka scares people.
I'm gonna take Memphis. It's gonna be close. I don't think Memphis covers, but I think they win this game.
I'm also gonna take Memphis, and so actually no, ESPN.
I won't be mad if we were wrong though, because Hawaii is at home, so I can. Well, they basically are at home. They are at their home stadium. So.
Cole Pennington committed to Marshall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quarterback.
Probably. But anyway, that news flash aside, that was just me looking on Twitter.
please replace Grant. I'm sorry. I love me some Grant. Grant was great last year, but it's time. Cole Pennington for the win, bro. Let's go.
There has to be a lot of pressure on that kid anyway.
Oh yeah, he's got to live up to his fucking dad, dude. What?
Yeah, and that's
Come on
really
now.
hard to do. But anyway,
It is really hard to do.
Anyway, ESPN is favoring Hawaii by 55.6%, and Vegas is picking Memphis by 7.
All right.
All right. Next game. Let's see. Okay, we're way down the list. It is Christmas Day. Saturday on Christmas Day, you will be blessed. And the Tax Act, the Tax Act Camilla Bowl between the Georgia State Panthers and the Ball State Cardinals.
Spit it out.
The name got me, bro.
Oh man. Okay, this is actually closer on paper. Actually, now I'm looking at it. But again, if that's on paper, again, strength of conference, I'm picking Georgia State. Georgia State's had some pretty good wins under the belt, actually.
Yeah,
they gave Louisiana a run for their money.
Mm-hmm.
They also beat a really good Coastal Carolina team.
Yep.
They beat Arkansas State, and anytime you can beat Troy, whether they're good or bad, is really good. Mm-hmm. So, because I refuse to believe that anytime
I've always heard of Troy, and I was playing NCAA, and I'm like, I've always heard of Troy. What conference are they in? And then I play them. I find out they're in the Sun Belt. I'm like, wait, what? They're in the Sun Belt?
Yeah, they're in the Sun Belt.
What in the hell?
They were independent for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
But then they were in the Sun. They've been in the Sun Belt for a few years now. They were independent at one point. But that aside, so we don't go too off topic. Georgia State has a solid offense when it comes to moving the ball down the field. They don't have the greatest defense, so I do think this is going to be a shootout. It's going to be another high-scoring game. I am going to pick Georgia State in this one just because of strength of conference. This could either go two ways because Sunbelt's a way better conference than the MAC. Like, let's be real. Other than the American, it's probably the best Group of 5 conference as far as strength goes. But I'm because of that, I'm going to pick Georgia State. I'm not going to say if they cover or not because you don't know.
Or Conference USA will.
Conference USA is better than the MAC. It's not as good as the Mountain West. I think it's like the second worst. I'm going to be real.
I knew it. Doesn't matter, we're leaving that conference anyway. And to that, I say, I finally get to hear what that sounds like in my microphone.
Anyways, but yeah, I'm picking Georgia State.
I'm also going to pick Georgia State. And so is ESPN. The matchup predictor for ESPN says that Georgia State has a 55.9% chance to win. And Vegas is also going to pick Georgia State by 4.5. And that's your Christmas Day game. Merry Christmas.
Alrighty.
I guess. Yeah. Next game, it's going to be 2 days later. On Monday, December 27th, we have the Quick Lane Bowl between the Western Michigan Broncos and the Nevada Wolfpack. Thank you, Brain, for not... Thanks. My brain just shuts off whenever we're doing this, I swear. Alright, who you got?
Nevada is really, this is weird, because Nevada on the matchup predictor is favored to win. But if you look at Vegas, they got Western Michigan. And it's not like the matchup predictor is close either. They got Nevada winning with a 58.7. And Western Michigan's favored to win by 4.5. It's hard to pick against Nevada with that quarterback. Carson Strong's really, really good. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. As far as stats go, obviously. And again, and I keep bringing this up. Strength of conference is really big here. Nevada's in the Mountain West. They started out really good, and I thought they were going to make the championship. Actually, I actually thought they were going to make it. I just think they're an all-around better team.
Yeah.
Give me Nevada, and they win big. I think Nevada wins this one in a blowout. I'm sorry.
I'm also going to pick
win this one.
Nevada because, Western Michigan's from the MAC, and the MAC is not a good conference whatsoever.
I mean, I don't want people to think that I'm picking them because they're from the MAC. I'm picking them because I'm just looking at the fact that they're just a better team. Like,
Yeah.
that's just how I'm seeing it. It just happens to be that the MAC has worse teams. Like, I don't know what else you want me to say.
Horrible, horrible teams.
Yeah, like say if Ohio was doing really good, I'd be picking them. I mean,
Yeah,
and they're our rival.
Ohio doesn't typically do good.
They don't typically do. Well, there was still a time where they were like really good for a time.
Yeah.
The same with Rice as well, but whatever.
Anyway, I'm also going to pick Nevada, and so is ESPN. The matchup predictor for ESPN says that Nevada has a 58.7% chance to win. And, however, Vegas is going to pick not Wyoming, Western Michigan. They're both brown and yellow, which is like the worst color scheme. They're picking Western Michigan by 4.5.
This is weird. Okay. Next game up. Good memories from this bowl.
Oh, really? Ooh.
Yeah, we got the Military Bowl.
No, you read it. Thank you. In the Military Bowl presented by Puritan, we have the Pothead College Eagles against the Eastern Carolina Pirates.
Oh my god.
My brain, I could not say Boston. I just couldn't.
Oh shit.
But yeah, the Boston College Eagles against the East Carolina Pirates.
Good memories from this bowl. Good memories from this bowl.
When we beat Maryland. Power 5, a shitty Power 5 school at the time. They're still
They actually weren't that bad.
Oh, they weren't?
Yeah, they had 9 wins. Pretty sure.
Well, we're just goated, I guess.
But that was back in 2013 when we had Cato. But
oh, good times.
I can see why Boston College is picked to win here. I also want to pick East Carolina as well. I don't know. I don't know who to pick. This is one that's gonna stump me. You go ahead and make your pick. I'm gonna think about this. I'm gonna think over this.
The Pirates.
You're picking East Carolina?
Yeah.
Really? I'm gonna pick Boston College. Actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I understand they've won only 2 of their last 5, but I'm also looking at the fact that most of the time when they've lost to pretty good teams. So I don't know.
Wait, who are you picking again? I zoned out.
I'm gonna pick Boston College.
You see what we do for our 7 fans? You're picking college? Okay. ESPN's also going to pick Boston College with a 56.5%. In case you missed it, I'm picking the Pirates of East Carolina. And the pick center of Vegas is also going to pick Boston College by a 3. And that's your Military Bowl.
I'm probably going to be wrong on that one, but
we're going to be wrong on a lot of these, Will. It's fine. Next game.
Ooh, that's a good one.
We have a good bit on Tuesday, December 28th. This one's gonna be number 20 in the. Are you serious? The name is in the Ticket Smarter Birmingham Bowl. We have the number 20 Houston Cougars sitting pretty at 11-2, and the mediocre 6-6 Auburn Tigers. Some of these bowl matchups don't make sense.
Oh man, Auburn's close to home. It's in Alabama. I'm gonna pick Houston.
Okay.
Because the only game they've lost, in the last 5, really in the last. When was the last time they lost? I think it was Texas A&M. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, it was.
It was okay. No, it's Texas Tech. Texas Tech in week 1, and then since then they've just kind of been goated. They've been really good. Then they lost to Cincinnati. So really the only loss they've had in the last 10 games is Cincinnati. Auburn, I understand, is in the SEC, but they've also lost to pretty bad teams that Houston can beat. So, I mean...
Houston.
I'm picking Houston. Yeah, Houston's a better team. I think Houston's a better team here. I wouldn't be surprised if
I'm picking Houston.
I'm picking Houston.
And ESPN's going to pick Auburn, while me and Will pick Houston, just in case you missed it. I feel like we're missing it. SEC bias with a 59.4% chance to win, and Vegas is also picking Houston by 3. Or not
That's
Houston,
going to be a
Auburn.
trademark now.
Auburn. They're picking Auburn by 3.
It's going to be like a whole trademark right now. It's just going to be like us whispering,
SEC bias. Yeah. Even later on December 28th, we have the Serve Pro First Responder Bowl between the Air Force Falcons, sitting at 9-3, and the 6-6 Louisville Cardinals. What happened when you guys had Lamar, Louisville?
Louisville looked pretty good early on, dude. I thought they were going to be a ranked team. But then they just kind of fell.
Well, early on doesn't really equate to now. I mean, look, we looked really good whenever we were beating Navy.
I know. I'm finding this out now.
It's a toss-up according to Vegas. ESPN, not so much.
Malik Cunningham has actually been pretty solid. I'm pretty sure it's his first year too.
Okay.
He, as a quarterback, he's got 18 touchdowns to 6 interceptions, but he's also got 19 rushing touchdowns. Yeah, he's second in the country in rushing touchdowns.
All right.
Behind, you guessed it, Prince Ali.
Goated is he.
Yes. I'm going to pick Louisville, actually. I think Louisville makes it over 500 behind Malik Cunningham. I think he's going to have a big game here. Yeah. And it's simply because I don't know. Air Force, every time I picked them, they've lost. But every time I picked against them, they've won. But I'm still going to pick Louisville because I can just sense that Cunningham's going to have a big game here. You know what I mean? He's so well-rounded. I'm picking Louisville in this one. Okay.
I'm also going to go ahead and pick Louisville, and so is ESPN. The matchup predictor for ESPN says that Louisville has a 60.9% chance to win. If only that can be a 69.69, then I would be saying nice. But Vegas is going to be picking Louisville by 1.5. Why is there half points in football? Don't ask. All right, next game on the slate for Bowl Mania on December 28th, 2021. It is the Autozone Liberty Bowl between the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And oh my god, this isn't even close.
It's not. Mississippi State's favored to win by a lot. And I can see why. Rodgers is one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Like, he's really good. Is he a senior? Let me actually look. Because this is a guy that I've actually been watching all season. Yeah, he's a sophomore.
Oh, that's scary.
He's a sophomore. I'm not going to say too much yet, because, we'll see. I'll just leave it up to that. Mississippi State's been kind of a back-and-forth team this year. I mean, really. I mean, they've really looked good in their last few games, though. Like, even in the losses, they've. So, I mean, I'm going to pick Miss State, and I think they win big.
I'm also going to pick Mississippi State. I won't run really too hard, and so is ESPN. The matchup predictor is picking Mississippi State with a 68.3% chance to win. And Vegas is also going to be picking Mississippi State by 8.5. All right. What's next on the menu on December 28th? Because even though Tuesday's a weird day to play football, that's the day they decided to play football. Let's see. In the sand... Fucking God. Are you kidding me? All right, you guys aren't ready for this. In the San Diego County Credit Union Holiday Bowl, how many syllables is that? We have the UCLA Bruins against the 18th ranked NC State Wolfpack.
Good job, Alex.
Thank you. I try my best.
That's funny as fuck.
I know.
Okay.
Let's see. All right, well, who's your pick in this wonderful, epic, classic game of the San Diego County Credit Union Holiday Bowl?
NC State. NC State, they look better all around. Like, on offense, definitely. This is going to be a close game again. Like, I expect a high-scoring game here. Or maybe not, because NC State's defense has been kind of wishy-washy, if you really look at it. Like, most of the time, they've held opponents down like they're supposed to.
Yep.
But against the really good teams like Wake Forest, for instance, dare I say North Carolina? I wouldn't say they're really, really good. This is in the last 5. Those are the only 2 teams they've allowed to score more than 30. North Carolina and NC State's coming off a big comeback over North Carolina. Like they were down by like what 2 touchdowns in the 4th, and then they came back and won it. And that's huge. Like I think NC State's gonna be hot here, and I think they get the job done. I think they win the San Diego County Credit Union Holiday Bowl. I think they win this one. Give me NC State.
To get off of this cursed page, I'm taking NC State as well. And so is ESPN. The matchup predictor for ESPN says that NC State has a 58.3% chance to win, and Vegas is taking NC State a little tighter in this one. They're taking NC State by 1. Yeah.
We'll post part 1 of the predictions because I don't want to Discord to say too much, too many words, and then I have to go back and do it again.
Oh, you've already posted. You've been typing this entire time. Holy shit!
I've been typing this whole time, dude.
It's been over an hour, and you've been typing all of this.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got a good one here.
What is this? Can I have the honors of reading this one?
Do it.
Oh boy, their grandfathers are gonna love these. You know what? When these players become grandfathers, they're gonna love telling their grandkids this story right here. This one's even worse than the last one. I know college football is notorious for having horrible named bowl games, but goddamn, this one takes the cake. This is horrible. Karen, hang on. In the Guaranteed Rate Bowl, we have the West Virginia Mountaineers at 6-6 against the Minnesota Golden Gophers at 8-4. 10:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch the Guaranteed Rate Bowl. Why is that a name?
Where does this even take place? It takes place at Chase Field. It's in Arizona. What the fuck? Anyways, I'm picking Minnesota.
Oh God, yeah.
I said I would not pick West Virginia the rest of the season after what happened. I'm sorry. After what happened, I said if they don't win against K-State, I'm done. I ain't picking them anymore. I'm done. Every time I pick West Virginia, I lose. So I'm picking Minnesota.
Unless we're calling it against Kansas, which was the last time we picked them.
That's the only time. And even then I was unsure. Even then I was unsure. I was like, what the fuck? The only one I picked West Virginia for and got it right was Kansas.
Yeah.
That was it.
I'm also going to pick Minnesota here, and so is ESPN. The matchup predictor for the ESPN matchup predictor predicts that Minnesota has a 61.2% chance to win. And Vegas is also going to be picking Minnesota by 3.5.
Hey.
And that's all the games that will be played on December 28th, 2021. The next day on Wednesday, an even weirder day to be playing football.
Shootout.
We have in the. Are you kidding me? These names keep getting worse.
I'll read this one. I got you. The Wasabi Fenway Bowl.
The SMU Mustangs between the Virginia Cavaliers.
Oh shit! This is a shootout written all over it, 100%. Like I don't even have to look at the stats. I already know.
I beat the SMU Mustangs in the Wasabi Fenway Bowl.
God damn it!
At 11 a.m. Eastern, if you all want to watch this game.
We are gonna see a duel for the ages in this game. I believe it. Tanner Mordecai versus Brian Armstrong. This is Brennan Armstrong. Sorry, I said his name wrong. This is gonna be a shootout and a half. Like I expect both teams to drop at least 40. Is what I'm seeing here.
Yeah.
And I can see Virginia winning this game, but this is a shootout and a half. Like I don't care about the games that Virginia's lost. I don't care about the games that SMU's lost. Both teams have fucking awesome offenses, and I think that's gonna show in this game. I think this game, I'm predicting about a 45-42 here. It's gonna be a very fun game to watch, and I think Virginia gets it done.
I'm also gonna be picking Virginia. I'm still reeling at the name of these bowls I just read.
Oh shit, we haven't disagreed in a hot minute.
No, we haven't. But the matchup predictor predicts Virginia to win with 53.9% chance. And Vegas is also gonna pick Virginia by 2.
This is gonna be a fun game to watch. I might actually tune in to watch that one.
The Wasabi Fenway Bowl.
Yeah,
can you imagine being a broadcaster and having to say that?
Welcome to the Wasabi Fenway Bowl.
This one's even worse. Are you ready for this one?
Oh yeah, let's go.
In the new era Pinstripe Bowl, we have the Maryland Terrapins and the Virginia Tech Hokies.
What the fuck?
These are awful.
The Pinstripe Bowl.
Yep. No, the new era Pinstripe Bowl. And this is going to be held in Yankee Stadium. Tickets are as low as $45.
Yankee Stadium.
Yep.
The fuck? Okay.
Yep.
This is a harder game to pick than I thought it was gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go behind. I want to go with Maryland behind Tagovailoa, but I also want to go with Virginia Tech in their defense. I mean, they've allowed a lot of yards, but they've been able to keep teams from scoring, which is ultimately what matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Virginia Tech. They've been kind of back and forth. They won against Georgia Tech, lost to Boston College, blew out Duke, lost to Miami, but then beat Virginia on the road. They've been back and forth to get bowl eligible, but I'm gonna pick Virginia Tech. I expect them to hold the offense of Maryland. I give me Virginia Tech.
I'm also going to be picking the Hokies. And so is ESPN. The matchup predictor for ESPN says that the Hokies will have a 62.9% chance to win. However, Vegas is picking Maryland by 1.
That's gonna be like a fucking. It's gonna be a fucking like thing you put up on the screen. However, what the fuck?
You know what? I'm glad you're enjoying yourself through this.
We got the Cheez-It Bowl.
You see, that's actually an alright name, okay?
We got the Cheez-It Bowl. Number 19 Clemson against Iowa State.
This is actually an alright name, okay?
I like Cheez-Its.
Yeah, I like Cheez-Its too.
This is another toss-up. See, and this is another instance of which I really, really am shooting myself in the foot for picking this, because I once again picked Clemson to be a top team again this year.
Mm-hmm.
I picked DJ Uiagalelei. Holy shit, I said that right. DJ Uiagalelei. I expected him to be a Heisman candidate like he was hyped up to be.
Yeah.
Instead, he's yeah, he shot the bed basically. Um, but Clemson looked really good in their last few games.
Mm-hmm.
Like UConn, that's a given. But they blew out a top 10 Wake Forest team.
Mm-hmm.
They also blew out South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
They've looked like their typical selves in the last 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what's leading me to make an executive decision here and pick Clemson. Because they're hot. They're red hot.
Yeah, you know what? I'll pick Clemson.
Because while Clemson's offense hasn't been as good as it used to be, their defense is still held up.
Yeah.
Their defense is still as good as it was.
Yeah.
But
that's ESPN telling you for a third time to go subscribe to the Skoop Sportz podcast. God, we're hitting all sorts of records today, Will.
You're picking Clemson?
Yeah, I'm picking Clemson.
All right.
And so is ESPN.
That's a close one.
Yeah, they're picking Clemson with a 51. Thank you, 51.8% chance to win. And Vegas is going to be picking Iowa State by 1.
This next one's a good one.
Half.
This next one's a good one, bro.
Let me get down there and I'll decide for myself. Okay. Wait, where are we at?
We're at the Alamo Bowl.
The Alamo Bowl. Oh, ooh! All right, yeah, it is a good one.
Yeah.
No, you read it wrong, you little bitch. It's the Valorano Alamo Bowl, featuring the number 14 Oregon Ducks and the number 16 Oklahoma Sooners.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Fuck off. Okay. 2 teams that kind of shot the bed late in the season.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Oregon. I don't see why they're still number 14.
What, Raid? What are you doing?
Hmm?
I'm seeing an ad. You know how, like, you get those ads on those, let's say, sketchy websites?
Yeah.
You know, like, this game will make you so-and-so in 3 seconds. Yeah. I got an ad like that on ESP. I don't even look at this stuff on my computer, but it's on. It's just like, do not play this game if you're under 40, and it has like this sexual demon walking around, and it's by Raid Shadow Legends. Anyway, on with the game.
This is gonna be a fun one, but I think it's actually kind of clear if you look at the stats who the real winner is gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
This could go one or two ways, and I'm picking the same thing. This can go either a blowout, or this can be a shootout, or a close game. You never know. I'm gonna pick Oklahoma because, one, they've looked more impressive in their wins. Yeah, they've kind of fallen off, but the teams they've lost to are good teams. They lost to Baylor and Oklahoma State, the 2 teams that went to the title game. So, and they've beaten pretty much everybody that they should beat. So, as for Oregon, they really, really fucked up late in the season.
Mm-hmm.
To the same team, they got blown out by Utah twice.
Yep.
So, I'm picking Oklahoma. There's no reason as to why Oregon still be a top 15 team.
I'm also gonna pick Oklahoma, and so is ESPN. They're picking Oklahoma with a whopping 70.4%, and Vegas is also gonna be picking Oklahoma by 4.5. So watch that game to your leisure. However, the outcome is there is no given. All right, the next game.
We got the Duke's Mayo Bowl. Oh, this is
on December 30th, 2021. Yeah, that is a good.
Ain't this a rivalry game? North Carolina versus
in the
South
Duke's
Carolina.
Mayo Bowl, we have the North Carolina Tar Heels against the South Carolina Gamecocks. Come on, guys.
This is
I like South Carolina's name because it gives me an excuse to say Cox.
Come on. Oh my god. But I think it's actually kind of obvious who.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick North Carolina.
I'm also gonna be picking the Heels here, and so is he.
If you've been paying attention, let me say something. If you've been paying attention to the ACC, it's obvious who the better team is. I mean, South Carolina's been kind of hot. I don't. I mean, well, actually no. Well, yeah, even in the losses, they've looked kind of okay, but even still, North Carolina, like they've looked better all around. So.
You cut out for like half of that, but we all know what you said. Yeah. It's fine.
Sorry. I mean,
we
if
know.
we really need to meet up at some next week. We need to do it face to face. This is too much.
Yeah, we'll do it face to face next week. I don't have anything.
In summary, if you've been paying attention, North Carolina is the better team, and you don't need my explanation. So.
Yep, I'm also gonna pick the Tar Heels, and so is ESPN, giving them a 69.5% chance to win. And Vegas is also gonna be picking North Carolina by 8.5.
All right, next. Oh, here you go.
let me get down to it really quick. Hang on.
Here you go.
Ooh.
There's one for you. What the fuck is this?
Of course it is. You all ready for this one? Oh my god. In the Trans-Perfect Music City Bowl, we have the Tennessee Volunteers against the Purdue Boilermakers.
Oof. This is a big oof.
Yeah.
Like, big oof. I don't know.
So is this podcast. This has gone on longer than I thought it would. We have been going at it for an hour and 22 minutes.
Ooh, this is actually a tough game to pick. This is going to be a fun game.
It is.
This is going to be a fun fucking game. Ah, man. Tennessee's won 3 of their last 5. I understand their last 2 opponents are quality. God damn it, I cut out again. I understand their last 2 opponents aren't exactly quality, but they have a good win over Kentucky.
Yeah.
In their last 5. So, as for Purdue, obviously, everyone knows their last 5, they beat Nebraska. Then they upset number 3 Michigan State.
Mm-hmm.
Put up 31 over Ohio State, still lost. Beat Northwestern and then blew out Indiana in rivalry weekend. I mean, really looking at the stats here, Tennessee team, I'm gonna look for Hooker to put up a pretty good game. Both quarterbacks are gonna put up big games here. I think this is gonna be a shootout.
Forgot Hooker was his last name.
Yeah, but I'm gonna pick Tennessee here because they're basically at home.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a glaring discrepancy between what's going to be at the stadium. You're going to see mainly orange, and that's what's going to drive Tennessee to win this game.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick the Volunteers.
I'm also going to pick the Tennessee Volunteers in this one. So is ESPN. The matchup predictor for ESPN says that Tennessee has a 51.6% chance to win. And Vegas is also picking Tennessee by 4.5. Woohoo! Go Volunteers! Mustard bottles galore! Mustard bottles on the field! Woo! And then Tennessee. I don't know how that song goes. Next up. All right, here you go. This is a good one.
Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl.
See, reasonable. Okay.
Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. Between number 12 Pittsburgh and number 10 Michigan State.
Oh,
this is going to be fun.
Yeah, that will be fun.
Kind
of had dead air for a second. I didn't expect.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it. I'm gonna pick Pittsburgh. I'm picking Pittsburgh.
Me too.
Dude, this is gonna be a clash of styles, though. Like on offense, it's gonna be It's gonna be a clash of styles. Mm-hmm. Pittsburgh's gonna be hot after winning the ACC title. Mm-hmm. I don't see why they're ranked below Michigan State. That's another instance of which I don't see why they're ranked below them. Mm-hmm. But Pickett, worthy Heisman candidate. He didn't win the Heisman, but he was. Mm-hmm. Fucking hell! I cut out again. I'm pretty sure he's a Heisman finalist. So yeah, you know, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Easily the best quarterback in the ACC. Give me Pickett in the Pittsburgh Panthers. I think Pitt gets it done. Sorry, Kenneth Walker. You're really good. Don't get me wrong. But I think Pittsburgh wins this one in a very close game. I think Pittsburgh wins it.
I'm also going to pick Pittsburgh, and so is ESPN. ESPN gives Pittsburgh a 62.2% chance to win, and Vegas is picking Michigan State by 1.5, actually.
Ooh.
Yep. Watch that game. That one
You're also
is
picking
going
Pitt?
to be... Yeah, I'm picking Pitt. That one's going to be a toss-up.
Alright, gotcha.
See, we've been at this for so long that we're losing each other's picks.
Right. All right, next one up. Here you go. Why are you getting the?
Why do I get all the bad ones? In the SRS distribution Las Vegas Bowl, we have the Wisconsin Badgers at 8-4 against the 8-4 Arizona State Sun Devils.
Oh man. I'm trying to think. All right, so Wisconsin's favored by 7, and I can see why. I mean, Mertz isn't exactly the greatest QB, but they've done really good on the defense is held up as well. I'm gonna pick Wisconsin in their defense.
Okay.
Because another thing about Arizona State, their passing game isn't exactly great either. They rely on the run. But the thing is, what's the real talking point here with this game is how good Wisconsin's rushing defense is. The best in the country. Second, well, I'm pretty sure it's second best in the country, but whatever. They only allow 65 yards per game.
Oh,
rushing.
Jesus.
Yeah. That is huge. Big. They also don't allow much passing yards either. They don't allow much yards at all. One of the best defenses in the country, only allowing 240 yards a game. I'm picking Wisconsin in their defense. I can expect a shutout here, actually.
Oh, really?
I don't think it's going to be a shutout, but I can expect that. But Wisconsin's going to win this one with their defense. They're going to hold Arizona State in a chokehold. It's going to be bad. Give me Wisconsin.
I'm also going to pick Wisconsin, and so is ESPN. They're picking Wisconsin with a 61.4% chance to win. And Vegas is also going to be picking Wisconsin by 7. All right.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
All right, moving to Friday.
It's Friday.
Friday, December 31st.
Friday. All right.
New Year's Eve.
Yep, New Year's Eve.
Oh, we're getting to the New Year's games. Here we are. We got the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. We got number 17 Wake Forest against number 25 Texas A&M. I don't know who to pick. This is another game I don't know where to pick because both teams are really good.
Yep. TIAA Bank Field, by the way. So this is over in Jacksonville. So it's not the Gator Bowl. It's the Jaguar Bowl. But okay, so I guess I'll go first. Wake scores a lot more points, and they have more total yards than A&M, but they allow more yards.
Good defense.
Yeah,
has a solid defense.
I might go Wake Forest. I might go A&M here. I'll go A&M.
Go A&M.
Yep.
That loss to LSU is gonna kill Texas A&M's momentum. I think this is one where we might disagree.
Okay, finally, God.
Wake Forest has been a really good team, especially after they lose. When they lose, they typically bounce back really good. I think they're gonna do that here.
All right.
I think I'm looking for Hartman to have a big game here.
Okay.
And I think Wake Forest gets it done in what's labeled by ESPN to be an upset. I think Wake Forest gets it done.
All right. Well, I'm picking A&M.
Wrong, but whatever.
And ESPN in SEC bias is going to swing my way in this one as the matchup predictor. Predicts that Texas A&M has a 56.9% chance to win. And Vegas is also going to pick Texas A&M by 5.
I'm probably wrong, but you know what? I have faith in you, Wake. Get it done, Deacons.
It's not good.
Oh my God, here you go. This next one.
Do you want me to read this one?
It's your turn to do it. That's why I said, there you go.
I swear.
Oh, shit.
I'm thinking to myself, it can't get any worse. It gets
Cutting out
way
terribly.
worse. It not on OBS, so it's fine. But no, I'm thinking to myself, it can't get any worse, right? No, it gets way worse. It gets way worse. Welcome to college football, where as for tradition, we have horrible bowl game names. In the I'm reading this. This is on my computer screen. In the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl, we have the Washington State Cougars and the Miami Hurricanes.
That one caught me off guard. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Who comes up with these, dude? Oh, God.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Is it not enough? You don't have to have a bowl named after you. Is it not enough to just like sponsor the broadcast?
The Tony. Hell, I would have been fine with it being named Frosted Flakes Sun Bowl.
See, that's what I was thinking.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
You know, the Frosted Flakes Sun Bowl? That sounds better instead of the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl.
What? Anyways, looking at the stats here, it's kind of obvious who I'm gonna pick. Van Dyke's been really good for Miami. Like, Tyler Van Dyke is an up and comer. He's only a freshman too, so imagine what he's gonna be doing in a couple years.
Yeah.
Then again, I'm really like taken aback by that statement too, with this, because we said that about Grant last year.
Mm-hmm.
Grant hasn't really improved. He's kind of gone down since last year. But Tyler Van Dyke has done really good. Like, he got switched in this year, and he's done really good for Miami. He's them to 4 of the last 5. And don't get me wrong, Washington State's pretty good too when it comes to offense. But I'm gonna take Miami in this one behind Van Dyke. I think they get it done here.
By the way, before I make my pick, I just wanted to let you know that we have officially been going on for an hour and 32 minutes. Yep.
Fuck, are you serious?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Anyway, I'm also going to be picking Miami.
I can see Cincinnati on the horizon. So this is the last. This actually one. No, it's not the last one. We got so many more. Holy shit.
Yep.
We're getting close though.
Yeah, we're almost there, guys. Bear with us. But anyway, I'm also going to be picking the Hurricanes, and so is ESPN. They're picking the Hurricanes with a 63.4% chance to win, and Vegas is also going to be picking the Hurricanes by 2.5. Do you like how I drew that out to just?
All right, we got the Barstool Sports Arizona Bowl.
Barstool sponsored a bowl.
The Arizona Bowl between Central Michigan and Boise State.
It's being aired on Barstool as well.
Arizona Bowl between Central Michigan and Boise State.
Wow.
Ooh. Boise State. Boise State. They're having an off year, I know.
I had no idea Barstool even had a channel.
Yeah.
I thought that was just a thing on Twitter and Instagram. I'll be damned.
But yeah, I'm a pick Boise State. Behind their defense, even if this is an off year for Boise, it's still they're still good. I mean, this is still Boise State.
Yeah.
Their only loss in their last 5 was their last San Diego State. That's respectable. They done really good in those wins. Like they won 4 of the last 5. They won on the road against Colorado State, blew out number 23 Fresno State on the road, beat Wyoming, blew out New Mexico, but then they lost to San Diego State. So Boise State with their defense is going to get it done. I think Bachmeier also comes together in this game. I think Boise State wins this one. They win pretty big too.
I am also going to pick Boise State, and so is ESPN. They're giving Boise State a 71.5% chance to win. And Vegas is also going to be picking Boise State by 7.5. All right. We are almost done with the bowl games, ladies and gentlemen.
We're going to skip over the CFP games because that's going to be for the next episode.
Yep.
So we're going to move down to Saturday, New Year's Day, January 1st. And it's your turn. You got an easy one this time.
Oh, thank God. It's the Outback Bowl. Jesus, I thought I was going to have something worse. We have the Penn State Nittany Lions against the 21st ranked Arkansas Razorbacks.
Ooh. Let's see here. Okay, so Arkansas surprised me. I feel like they surprised a lot of people too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they kind of, I don't know. They were number 8 at one point this season, and everyone was like, "Holy shit, Arkansas a playoff contender!" I thought so too, but then they lost to, then they started losing, and then they picked it up again. Lost to Bama, gave them a run for their money too.
Yeah. Arkansas
finished strong this year. I think you could expect this so much more later on too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't think this is the end for Arkansas. If they did this year, expect them to do it more later on.
Mm-hmm.
KJ Jefferson is only a sophomore, 21 touchdowns, 3 picks.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's really good. Pretty solid. Sean Clifford has been pretty good too, but that's when he's healthy. Like one thing I've noticed with Sean Clifford, he's very, very injury prone. And once they lose Clifford, the team just falls. So, assuming he stays healthy, this is going to be a good game. But I'm going to pick Arkansas in this one.
I'm also going to pick...
Upset. Apparently, it's labeled as an upset.
Yeah, it is labeled as an upset, apparently. You know what, Will? I'm picking Arkansas.
All right. You're kind of surprising me with these picks, bro. Not going to lie.
You're welcome. However, Penn State is going to be picking against... Or, not Penn State. What the fuck is wrong with me? That's the second time.
you've done that.
That's the second time. The exact same team! ESPN will be picking Penn State, giving them a 58.9% chance to win, and Vegas is going to be picking Penn State by 2.5. There! There!
Oh, shit. All right. Next up, we got the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl.
Okay, yeah. I liked it better whenever it was called the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl.
Oh, yeah. We got number 9, Oklahoma State, going against number 5, Notre Dame.
You read that wrong. X-State.
Oh, yeah, X-State University.
For those of you who are, for whatever reason, just joining us on this podcast, Oklahoma State, and for the 4th time, ESPN is telling you to go subscribe to the Skoop Sportz podcast. Record broken. Anyway, for those of you who may be just joining in on this podcast, Oklahoma State is where my ex goes, so we call it X State because it's funny.
Anyways, I'm looking at Notre Dame really pulled it together at the end of the season.
They did. They won their last 5.
And pretty convincingly too.
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma State, on the other hand, I'm looking at that and their team, in my opinion. Because, yeah, they don't score as much, but they allow less points. They allow way less yards.
Mm-hmm.
Their rush defense, one of the best in the country. They only allow 89 rushing yards a game.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, that loss to Baylor is kind of bad. I mean, it's the conference championship.
Mere inches, and I'm still mad about that.
Yeah. Notre Dame's been really impressive. This is going to be a real blowout on either side.
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma State. Fuck it. You know what? Actually, no. Yes, Okie State. I'm picking Okie State with the rush defense.
No, I'm picking Notre Dame.
You're picking... Yeah, that's funny to me. I'm picking Okie State because of their defense. I think they get it done. I think they can pull it together.
I said last week that I'm not picking X State again for the rest of the year.
Watch you be wrong. Watch you be wrong now.
If I'm wrong, I will go jump into the Ohio River and get prostate cancer.
Oh, shit.
I'm picking Notre Dame. ESPN's going to swing my way, picking Notre Dame with a 52.1% chance to win, and Vegas is also going to be picking Notre Dame by 2. A whole safety. Wow. That's one heck of a spread we got there. Jesus, we do have a lot more to go. Anyway, is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Seriously? In the Verbo Citrus Bowl, we have the number 15 Iowa Hawkeyes against the number 22, Kentucky
I
Wildcats.
wish Kentucky was number 2. That'd be fucking
Oh,
interesting.
that'd be great, yeah.
But it's not true at all. Anyways, this is another game I don't know who to pick.
Mm-hmm.
Iowa made it to the Big Ten title game.
Yep.
Kind of.
They
kind of got shat on.
They kind of got.
They got pwned like terribly. It was
really
43-3.
bad. Yeah.
I want to pick. I'm gonna pick Kentucky.
Okay.
I know Iowa's defense looks better, but that's only because they don't allow as much.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand that's all really matters, but Kentucky's also able to hold. This is a good game defensively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're a defense fanatic like me, pay attention to this one.
I really think Kentucky gets it done. I do. I really do. Because while Iowa, yes, has a solid defense, so does Kentucky. Kentucky's looked more impressive to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I understand their last 3. They've won 3 straight, and I understand they're not exactly as impressive.
Yeah.
But I can't pick a team that just lost 42-3.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I understand it's Michigan, and they're number 2 in the country, but come on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you were a playoff contender early in the season. At one point, Iowa was number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on now. Kentucky, and it's gonna be close. Low scoring. It's gonna keep it close. Kentucky.
You know what, Will? I'll pick Kentucky.
All right.
ESPN's gonna do the same thing, picking Kentucky with a 52.8% chance to win, and Vegas is also gonna be picking Kentucky by 3.
Alrighty, here we go. We got the Rose Bowl game presented by Capital X. Number 11 Utah versus number 6 Ohio State.
What? Oh, no, you read it wrong. You cut out, but it said the Rose Bowl game presented by Capital One Venture X. For me,
I guess I cut
Yeah,
out.
you cut out to where it only sounded. You cut out to where you only said by Capital X.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
God damn it. Well,
but yeah, Utah and Ohio State. The Utes and the Buckeyes.
Ooh. This is good. Utah obviously looked really good at the end. They are the Pac-12 champs. Ohio State, very rare company here. This is the first time in a hot minute that they haven't even made a title. Mm-hmm. I keep cutting out. When was the last time Ohio State didn't make the Big Ten title game?
Good question.
That was a while ago. As for Utah, they are red hot. Like, they've won more than 5 straight, obviously, but they've won their last 5. Twice blowing out Oregon. Exposing Oregon, honestly, but they're the Pac-12 champs. But there's only so much I feel like they can do against C.J. Stroud and this Ohio State offense.
Mm-hmm.
There's only so much they can do, and this besides the early loss to Oregon and the loss to Michigan, Ohio State's looked like a top tier team, as they always do. Like, they have impressive wins over Purdue and Michigan State in their last 5. They've won 4 of their last 5, and those 2 games are really, really like a focal point.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be close, as the Rose Bowl typically is, but I'm leaning towards Ohio State.
Yeah, I'm also leaning towards Ohio State.
No, how could I not? I want Utah to win so bad. I really do.
But how could you not lean towards Ohio State?
But, yeah, I gotta pick. They got a Heisman finalist on their team. I don't see why he made it that far. Not gonna lie to you.
Oh well.
Really think Will Anderson should have been there, but what?
Whatever.
But I'm picking Ohio State.
Yep, Ohio State for the win. And ESPN is also going to pick Ohio State, giving them a 67.4% chance to win. And the spread for Vegas is picking Ohio State by 6.5.
This is a really good one.
Is it my turn to read this one?
Oh, yeah, cheers.
Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah. Yeah! I get a good one! In the Allstate Sugar Bowl, we have the Baylor Bears against the Ole Miss Rebels. Ranks
Number
7
7.
and 8 going up against each
Yes.
other.
And the spread is even.
Damn.
Yep. Ooh.
It's like, what, the third or fourth time that's happened?
It's an even spread. Ooh. This is tough. Baylor, the Big 12 champs, they knocked out Oklahoma State or X-State from the playoff contention.
Mm-hmm.
I think that ultimately led to Cincinnati getting in because Bama won.
Yeah.
So thank you, Baylor. Ole Miss, on the other hand, they looked really good early on in the season. And they just started. Then they kept winning, yes, but it just kind of looked less and less inspiring. I understand that Matt Corral is playing hurt. He has been playing hurt. But honestly, looking at their last performance, I can't pick them. Ole Miss has a good offense, and I can see it being a problem for Baylor, but Baylor's defense is just too good. I think Baylor's defense is too good to lose this game. I think Baylor gets it done for the Big 12, finishes out 12-2. Give me Baylor.
Oh, he's calling the upset. Time for the upset whistle.
How's it an upset? What?
It's projected to be an upset, according to the matchup projector. Yeah.
Oh, fuck the matchup predictor. I don't give a fuck.
You know what, Will? Oh my god, what in the hell, dude? Are you serious?
What?
Why are these two teams this far apart?
What do you mean?
This is stupid. Anyway, you know what? We need a little more disagreeing. I'm picking Ole Miss. Did you pick Baylor?
You're picking Ole Miss.
Yeah, I'm picking Ole
I
Miss.
picked Baylor.
Okay. Well,
all right.
ESPN is swinging my way because of SEC bias, picking the Rebels to win with a 51.2% chance to win. And as we said earlier, Vegas is picking both. The spread is even. All right, the last one, Will.
What the fuck is this game? What the fuck? Anyways.
Yep, this is how we're closing out the year, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, okay. Tuesday, January 4th. The final bowl game before the national championship game.
Mm-hmm.
LSU is 6-6 versus Kansas State at 7-5.
In what bowl?
Tax Act Texas Bowl. What the fuck? What the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
Alright, anyways. I'm gonna pick LSU.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take LSU in this one. I mean, this
is a horrible bowl game.
I mean, Kansas State all around looks like the better team. I got that, but they lost to Texas, and any team at this point that loses to Texas because Kansas, nah, they lost to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
They lost to Texas, and Texas lost to Kansas. I can't pick Kansas State. I'm gonna be wrong. I feel like I'm picking in their offense.
Mm-hmm.
LSU has a big win over Texas A&M, so give me LSU because in the losses they looked pretty solid. So
yeah,
taking LSU. I don't really even care about this bowl. No cap.
I don't either. But I'm also going to pick LSU, and so is ESPN. The matchup predictor for ESPN says that LSU has
matchup predictor.
Thank you. The matchup predictor for the matchup predictor of matchups for ESPN matchup predictor says that LSU has a 54.8% chance to win, and Vegas is picking Kansas State by 1. Even though that's going to be a shitty game, you should probably pay attention to that. All right, and that's Bowl Mania.
Yes, sir.
Pretty much. All right. Yep, that was that.
Final thoughts.
One.
I mean, really, if you really look at it, there's some really good bowl games in here.
Yeah.
Like,
Such as no, not you. Go away.
WKU App State is one to watch.
Yeah.
That one's gonna be a fun one. Obviously, me and Alex are gonna be. That's just our.
Yeah, we're tuning in. We are definitely tuning into the R&L Carriers New Orleans Bowl.
As much as we shat on San Diego State, I think
you cut out for the entire sentence.
God fucking damn it! Why does this mic suck ass so much?
Sometimes it's your connection.
Sometimes, all right. So I know we shat on San Diego State, but I think that's gonna be a good game against UTSA. Miami, Ohio, North Texas is gonna be. It's gonna be fun to watch. I think.
Yep.
I literally stopped myself because I saw myself cut out.
And you know what else is gonna be fun? The Louisiana Raging Cajuns against the Marshall Thundering Herd.
The what?
the Marshall Thundering Herd. How did you not?
Yeah, that should be a fun game too. I feel like we'll see
if we don't get blown out.
Right. Pittsburgh, Michigan State should be fun to watch. Oregon, Oklahoma. Yeah, there's just so many, and obviously the playoff games are gonna. I really this is gonna be a good bowl season, you know.
Oh yeah.
We'll see what happens. But that's all I gotta add on.
Yep, that I don't really have anything much. And Will, do you want to know how long we've been going on for?
Well, about an hour 45.
Not even close. An hour 51.
Jesus.
So that'll do it for us here at the Skoop Sportz podcast.
The longest episode ever.
Yep. Jesus. All right. The clock just turned 2, and we started this at 12:10, somewhere around there.
Yep, and it's 2 o'clock now.
Yep. So we've been going at it for almost an hour, or 2 hours actually. Excuse me. So my name is Alex.
My name is Will.
And we will see you guys next week for the college football playoff prediction. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.